Skelly Field, H.A. Chapman Stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. First carry of the season. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Fires to the tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Open on the left side, it's Smith. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the lone running back. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. To the air, it's Hayes. Fires complete on the crosser. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
To the air on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up fourth.
Converts on fourth down, still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Finds his big tight end. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
They're going to throw it on third and goal. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
What a third down stop by this defense. Third down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the fourth and goal.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Ready, go. Using his feet. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because You've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, and you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Throws for the tight end. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. QB draw. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in with one hand.
How about that snag, man? Some people need 2 hands to catch the football. He just needs 1. Like, big-time play, catches the ball, and then doesn't fall down. After the catch, still wants to get more yards, get upfield, and create the explosive play. That was a fun play to watch.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Callaway. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And off to Jones. Jukes his way for more. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hayes. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Davis. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking left. Complete on the left to Smith.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He's got it. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They'll go with a direct snap. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Tulsa!
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the ground, it's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Under fire. Working on the right. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Scott. Runs through the tackle. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-hurry.
Now from inside the red zone. They're working that left side. They They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Wide 29! Wide 29! Enter!
Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Uncorks one. Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here. But I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch. He advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up. But now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense. You've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this 1st down.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Hayes. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got him. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin with Florida Atlantic taking on the number 25 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Owls looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive.
Let's now take a look at some top 25 games around the nation on another wild day of college football.
Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete. Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Mitchell. Makes the grab and room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. There he goes! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, this guy's a playmaker, and he does not need a lot of space. Really nice job that time letting the pass rush get upfield, so when he got the football, there was just green grass out ahead of him, and he made the defense pay.
And when I got a guy like that, man, I just got to find ways to get him past the D-line, right?
Maybe a crease. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. On the ground with the counter. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Here he goes breaking the pocket. To the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
That defensive front was a stone wall on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Pushes for the goal line. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Great job being physical in the middle of the defense. Goal line situation, 3rd down. Nowhere for the runner to go in the middle of the field, so he tries to use his speed to bounce it, but this ain't high school. This defense has the ability to pursue and chase and get him down.
Quarterback may change this route. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. He's looking to throw. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Number 18, set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The run inside. It's Mitchell. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Hayes. Caught by Williams on the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws. Snagged in the middle, it's Collins. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play.
Here we go. Ready. Line 14. Go, go.
Delayed handoff. It's Mitchell. Shakes off the defender.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third. Might have a chance. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Jones. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. The throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tulsa! On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. He'll return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the 1st. The 40. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He got a step and just dusted the field. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he makes the extra point.
Number 77, set to advance on the
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense ready to get this drive underway. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Tackled there by the defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Makes the catch. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Surging forward on the sneak. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Obviously, they fail on that fourth down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they...
Caught, and he's got room. Got enough space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
PAT unit on the field. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Jones. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Complete to the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Tulsa picked up that last 1st down through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. Give to the back.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Hayes. He's got it down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Tulsa picked up that last first down through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. From the red zone, it's Alston. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. A first down run in the red zone. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Tulsa wasting no time. They'll run it. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they take it in for 6 more points.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
He wants to throw it. Makes the grab for the 2. They get the 2-point conversion, but hold on just a second. Looks as if there is an injury on the play. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on it. Need to pick up a first down and protect this lead. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab. It's Mitchell. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Mitchell. That could be an alley. Brought down after a big run, and that is the way to put an exclamation point on this one.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Using his legs, it's Mitchell. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room, but this game is over. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team.